Well, I'll tell you this. If you're not already on the hype train, it is time to get on because it's not slowing down anytime soon. Tennessee football head coach Josh Heupel signs a contract extension through 2030. Welcome into Tennessee Football Talk, everybody. My name is Joey Peterson. That's what we're talking about on today's show. A little bit more on the details for that contract extension. There's actually no raise with the extension. They're keeping it at around $9 million a year. And I think with everything he's proved over the last couple of seasons, that $9 million already puts him as one of the top highest head coaches in this league and in this sport. And I think it's right to keep him among the top. I think this is fantastic news, okay? If I'm just speaking to you candidly, one-on-one, if we're having a conversation, I was really, really, really excited when I saw this come up on my timeline today. Because if you think what Josh Heupel has done, if you look at where this team, where this program, where this university is right now compared to where it was 5 years ago, also known as my sophomore year in college, it is night and day. And I'm not just talking football. I'm talking like the amount of people applying to come to school, the admissions. When Tennessee's football better, everything's better in the university. And Josh Heupel has made it that way over the last half decade. What's your one-word reaction to the Heupel extension? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me your instant thoughts. Mine are or is pumped. You let me know yours right now. Basically, in my opinion, what Josh Heupel is doing and has done is he's given Tennessee consistency that they've been looking for since Philip Fulmer has resigned. Think of the dark days that this team and this program has seen since 2008. Think of the Derek Dooley days, sitting on the stool. Think of Lane Kiffin hunched over, hands on his knees in the hallway. Think of Jeremy Pruitt wearing his mask with his hat where you could only see his eyes. He looked like he was wearing a ninja mask, right? So much wandering through the wilderness looking for a guy like Josh Heupel. You found him. You hired Danny White. Danny White brings him over. And then what? 3 seasons later? 2 seasons later? He's competing for a chance to go to the college football playoff when it was only 4 teams. And then 2 years after that, you're in the dance because of Josh Heupel. And Danny White says it the best, Josh has brought Tennessee football back to its rightful place among the nation's elite programs. And he and his staff have fostered a positive culture within the team. Our commitment to supporting Josh and his staff remains strong and unwavering. And it should. Right? And I love that it has. Okay, Danny White and Josh Heupel, they go back way further before the Power T. We all know that their relationship started at UCF. Okay, Josh Heupel is the reason, Danny White is the reason that Josh Heupel is here. They are so mutually beneficial for each other because when Tennessee football is doing well, guess what gets a little bit more money? That's right, the athletic department. And then guess what goes back into the football facility, in the football program? AD, head coach, when things are going well, that relationship blossoms, and we've seen that so far through the last half decade, right? He came in on January 27th, 2021. I'll never forget it. I watched his opening press conference with my 3 roommates in our apartment. My one roommate said that he looks like his favorite food is the bloomin' onion from Outback Steakhouse. I'll just leave you guys to determine what that means. But since he's come to Knoxville, his record's 37-15. He has a 7.12 win percentage, 7th best in UT coach history. He also has the 7th most wins in Tennessee coach history already. We're just started with Josh Heupel, okay? I can promise you that. Can we get to 4,000 subs? And can we do it today? We're only 11 subs away. That's right, 3,989. Guys, this channel has only been a thing for 26 days, and we're already almost to 4,000. I need 11 diehard Vol fans to get us over the edge and join us for daily coverage of your favorite team. All right, let's look a little bit more into the contract because we all know that these contracts tend to be a little bit weird, okay? If fired before December 15th, 2025, so this year, he's owed the full amount from now until 2030. If fired between December 16th of this year, December 15th of 2027, he's owed 75% of what that contract is. If he's fired after December 15th, 2027, he's only owed $2 million. And if he leaves, God forbid it, before December 15th of this year, he owes Tennessee $8 million. A lot of that to say, I hope he doesn't go anywhere. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, because why would you want to go anywhere if you're Josh Heupel? Right? He's proved to everybody in the country who thought Tennessee was long gone, forgotten, that they are a top powerhouse in this sport. That all you got to do is just get the right guy at the helm. And if you do that, this is an engine and this is a program that could keep on running for years and years and years to come. A little bit more interesting things about his contract. This is coming from On3. Heupel's contract will now run through 2030, and he has more use of planes for personal use. Heupel, under his new deal, has 30 hours of personal use within the continental United States. Basically, I feel like what that means is he's going to get to use them for more recruiting, which I think is always a good thing. Look, this team's on the right trajectory. And for everybody who is not a Heupel believer, I think this extension shows you that everybody that's in that building does believe in him. But, we're on the right path. I know everybody's upset that this team was one and done in the playoff this last year, but you were there. You had the opportunity, okay? And I think the reason that I believe we're such on a great trajectory with Josh Heupel is because the recruiting has also picked up. It's also followed it, right? 22nd his first year, which honestly wasn't bad for coming in and inheriting what he inherited at Tennessee. 17th overall in 2022. 10th best in 2023. A lot of that was due to Nico. Obviously, he's not there anymore. 14th overall in 2024. 11th best for the 2025 class. And then this class right now, as it sits, is 11th best, which a good chance to get into the top 10. This is already a really good class, right? Like I said, would not be surprised to see this crack the top 10 anytime soon. Faison Brandon, Gabriel Ascenda, Celeste Moa, Joel Wyatt, Braden Roos, TJ White, Darian Albert, Zay Anderson, Zach Groves, Kamari Blair. You have 10 blue chip prospects already in that class. And they've got their eyes set on some other ones. They've got their eyes set on a guy like Tristan Keys, a 5-star wide receiver. Maybe he turns out and flips. And then if that happens, I think this class shoots up to 6th or 7th best in the nation. Regardless, to wrap this up before we get out of here, this was the right decision. Heupel is the guy, okay? I know there's a lot of detractors for his style of offense and his style of coaching. I think what he's done on the defensive side of the football, the hiring side, getting Tim Banks, we all know that that's a great strength. Now what he has to do is just make sure we've got the right guy at quarterback. Is that going to happen this year? I don't know. We'll see. I believe he can get the best out of Joey Aguilar, but I think a lot of Heupel's future, if I'm being 100% honest, might ride on Faison Brandon, who, of course, is coming in next year. That's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure you got me followed on social media, at Joey Peterson8 on Twitter, at Joey Peterson8 on Instagram. Those links will be in the comment section and description of today's video. Been growing a ton on Twitter recently. Shout out to Vol Nation for that. Y'all keep hitting me up on there. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? This is the best place to get daily updates, news, rumors, recruiting, anything you want on the Tennessee Volunteers, you can find right here at Tennessee Football Talk. Again, like I said just about 5 minutes ago, we are the fastest growing Tennessee football channel on YouTube, okay? 4,000 subs added in 26 days is not by accident. Join us today, 100% free. Subscribe.